Hi, Cancer. Happy May. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Now, when I was throwing your cards, or shuffling, I should say, the Sun card fell out. So I put it back in and it fell out again. And it's your first card in your throw. All right. I feel very, plus the internet went down twice. I've had to restart the computer twice. So I would say either brace yourself for delays and be okay with things going slower, a slower pace, or maybe taking more time with something, okay? Or not getting as frustrated as I just did, wondering what the hell was going on here. So that's just my 2 cents, because you come in with a bunch of cards that speak of you need to maybe maintain or stabilize or get under control your vitality, your energy, your time, where you're spending your resources, right? Because what you've got, and I'm going to clarify some of these cards too, but we come in with the main energy of the 3 of coins, okay? And we've got the Sun card, the Queen of coins. You've got very grounding energy, so I'm glad to see that, okay? And you've got the Strength card, okay? These are the energies around you now, okay? What you're working with here, your advice on how to handle this, how to maneuver through this month, you've got the 4 of Wands, you've got the Hierophant, and you've got the 4 of Cups, okay? So again, you've got 2 4s. That's stability, that's strength, that's endurance, okay? But it's also being secure in things, okay? Now we go out with what you need to kind of critique here, what's going on, is the King of Swords. Now I clarified the 10 of Swords that you got on the outbound with the 4 of Wands, and that's what you've got here. That's what your advice is with the 4 of Wands. Okay, now your last card is the 9 of Swords, and I want to throw a clarifier right now for that. Because if you're doing this to yourself mentally, right, it will eventually take a turn on your body. It poisons your blood. It throws your blood cells off. It becomes toxic. So if that's, you know, if that's what it is, it's a simple shift in casting burdens, not holding resentment, those kind of things, right? Even if you've got to repeat it consistently. Okay, now I'm clarifying the 9 of Swords, and you've got the 10 of Coins. Okay, now what I want to say, I think, again, the Sun card coming in as a yes card. I think you're probably worried about something here on your home front, structure, stability, or you've not been feeling well. With the Sun card coming in, with the Strength card and the Queen of Coins, it's saying, I can maintain this. I can get this back on track. I can get this to a place where I know how to even it out. I know how to ration this. Okay, and that's what you need to do here, I feel. Okay, because with the 2 4s with the Hierophant in the middle, it's saying there's more here than what you see. And that's what's making me think that if you're not feeling well, or if your vitality's off, or if your thinking is off, it has to do with, you know, your thought processes, what you're hanging on to and what you really need to let go of. Sometimes we don't know we're harboring resentment for something, but when we say, I cast all resentment, it means that you just cast it from you, and it can be lying there and you're not aware of it. Okay, but the 3 of Coins coming in with the energy is just saying you need to work with something different. You need to, maybe on your home front, you're worried about that. This many 4s, you know, you need to be secure in your own emotions. You need to be secure in your own physical body. You need to be secure in your own physical means, in your own financial means. You know, with the 3 and the 4 of, you've got the 4 of Cups with the 3 of Coins. So this is just saying you might be worried about money. You might be worried about your well-being. You know, whatever it is, it's something that you can pull yourself out of. You come on with very, very strong cards. The Sun card too, it's saying if you're ill, you should probably get better really soon, especially with this Strength card here. It's just saying, though, physically, strength-wise, you should be getting that back really soon, okay? Now, again, you're clarifying this 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords with these two cards. Okay, so it's saying again, on your home front, things will be good. Things will be better. You know what I mean? The two black cards in the back, that's the 9 and 10 of Swords are really how we feel. You know what I mean? But look at the cards in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's always darkest before the dawn. You're going to get your footing back. The Four of Swords is Four of Wands is a very stabilizing card. And so is the Hierophant. It's saying the four walls will stand the structure. It will stand the test of time. So with the King of Swords there on the bottom, I'll say maybe just give yourself a little bit more leeway. You know what I mean? The King of Swords can be very stuck in his ways, or it can be a help to you and be very diligent about something, be very disciplined about something. That's what these can speak of too. Really needing to be disciplined about something that you've been not real diligent about. You know, maybe your attitude towards things, or your health regimens, or the stresses that you've got. You've got to level that out. If you're doing a lot for other people, you need to start now doing for yourself. That's really what these cards speak of. They're really powerful cards coming in here, and these cards are really just telling you that try to get your mind out of these cards, the 9 and 10 of Swords, and realize that, I mean, you've got the 10 of Coins. That's a card of it's coming. You'll feel, taste, and smell this. This is tangible. The 10 of Coins is tangible. All right, so if you are going through some kind of work issue, that's going to level itself out. If you're going through some kind of health issue, that should level itself out. Okay? But unnecessary worry here. Unnecessary worry. There's a need for reflection, though, too, about, again, how you're doing things. And when I saw the 9 and 10 of Swords, I'm just thinking to myself, you need a mantra. You need something that you can write or repeat all month long. And it's a reminder, I feel I'm getting really strongly, that you need to cast resentments. You need to cast those out. So however that is to you. I cast resentment. I cast resentment out. My world is in a perfect place. All abundance flies to me. Things like that. You really want to do that. Again, very grounding. Earth cards coming in. I want to say, though, again, we're looking for a balanced structure. So I don't want, my suggestion to you is to not swing the pendulum from here all the way to here. We want to lock somewhere in the middle, because your card coming in, the 3 of Coins, is saying, you know, if you're starting something, it's taking off. Okay? But you've got to give it a little time. Like I say, this video took me a good 20 minutes just to get the machine up and running again. Okay, so the Sun card, though, wanted to come out. So we've got to really pull that. All right, let me clarify that for you, too. It's a great card to have. It's a card, though, that speaks of needing to take it slow. Be present. Be in the now. Don't be so far ahead of yourself, because that's what I think is bringing in this, the worry. See how it's going to pan out, though? It's going to pan out well, but if you throw the wrench in there ahead of time, it's going to take a while. Okay? Okay. The Knight of Cups. This is a breath. It could be news coming in. It can be news from a doctor coming in. It can be news from somebody coming in. But it's also, I think, a key to make things a little bit lighter. Bring things back a little bit. Put some more joy back into your life. Look at things from a more childlike perspective. You know what I mean? Where anything is possible. That will get you through the 9 and 10 of Swords. Okay? Because that's a mindset. That's something that, it doesn't mean it's not true. It just means we're probably making more out of it than it is. Especially with these as clarifiers. Okay? So either you're thinking things are worse than they are and you're pulling them in, or you're not seeing the blessing that's coming for you, or you're not being patient. One of the two. Either way, your cups will runneth over very, very soon. So just pace yourself this month. Energy is I feel, what's on the forefront. So be diligent about that. Okay? If you need a private reading, we can look at this further, but I think things will really turn around for you. You've got very stabilizing cards here. Okay? But again, I think that the universe may have slowed you down, or will be slowing you down in some kind of health arena here. But the Hierophant between these two fours says there's more to this story than you're seeing. And that's why I think that It's a mindset. You've just got to get the mindset back in a new place. And the energies have been insane. They've been insane. So I get it, okay? And you guys pull in, if you've got a really heavy Cancer in your chart, you pull in a lot of other people's stuff. So that's a lot, okay? So start casting it back out. Put some tiger's eye on. That really helps too. Okay, so there you go. I hope that helped you in some way. Cancer, I want to put this on the end. As I was closing this down, I'm thinking there may be something on the rocks here relationship-wise that has a potential to really get back on track. And for some of you that are single, you could literally like meet someone and get married like the next day. I have seen things like that happen with this lineup. So I thought I would come back and put that out. That's kind of what I see here too. So if you've had something that has totally gone awry here, that can get back on track. Or something can just blow your mind. You literally like get divorced, get married the next day. Or you're not seeing anyone, you haven't been seeing anyone, you meet this person, you get married the next day. I have seen these things happen. So pace yourself, okay?